I'm ready to go. Okay.
Well, congratulations, Daryl. Got the all-important win. What were your thoughts on the game?
Oh yeah, tough game. I thought we did lots of real good things. Thought defensively we were pretty aggressive, and I know, until that sort of last try, I was pretty pleased with the scoreboard. Yeah, I thought it was a good performance from us. I thought Mason Lee, was class. He's got man of match, and thought he responded from what happened last week. Obviously, he gives the pass that loses a game last week, so I thought he responded in a really solid way. And it was a good performance for us. I was just talking about lapses in concentration at times, but I thought we handled the whole thing well. Obviously, it's a great crowd, it's a great atmosphere out there. Tough conditions, obviously, just before kick-off started belting it down, which seems to be the way with our games at the moment. But I was really pleased with the whole thing, to be honest. I'm pleased for Matt after the Wigan game, the way the whole thing ran, and a really good performance from the boys to start our championship campaign off.
The fast start to the game, wasn't it? A quick start to the game, an eventful one for Josh Griffin. 2 tries early on and a HIA test. Yeah,
he got head knock, and then he got another one later on. So he's a little bit rattled in there, which obviously when you get a couple of head knocks, not ideal. So hopefully he's going to be okay. And we score, then they get a breakaway try, and it was close for a period. But I thought once we got our teeth into the game, I thought we were for periods there. I thought we were outstanding. And second half, I don't know how we didn't score. We could have scored 4 tries in that first set, but there were loads of positives for us. A couple of bits that we want to work on, but ultimately we got a win at home, where there was always going to be a little bit of pressure tonight after losing last week at Featherstone, and we responded in a really positive way, I thought.
Was one of the positives the goal line defence in that first half, because you were tested for a period defensively there, weren't you?
Yeah, I think in general, through all pre-season and through these initial games, we've been pretty good defensively. We conceded a couple of tries last week, which were disappointing. But today, I thought we were strong again. The last tries from when a team's getting beat, they throw the odds at it. But yeah, I think we've been good defensively. I thought our drive defence, where we were taking meters off Bradford, with our physicality was excellent tonight. And overall, we can be really pleased. I think there's loads of development and improvement in the team, but. And we've got a few players to come back in who will add to us. But I thought it was a tough night for Bradford. They had some injuries anyway, and then the lost Gaskell to Fua ended up getting a head knock early on, and so it ended up being a pretty tough night for them on the injury front. But for us, I thought it was massively positive.
You're pleased at the other end of the field as well. When the chances came, they were generally taken, weren't they?
Yeah, we bombed a couple there in the second half, but yeah, I thought we played some smart stuff. Thought we looked sharp. Thought Max at the back showing what he is. He's a class player. I thought him and Mason really were standouts. I thought Liam Hood, when he came on, was exceptional. Both with and without the ball. And our pack was really good. So yeah, it's pleasing. I think really solid performance and some outstanding individual efforts in there.
Just a word on Darrell Alfords. He's obviously just joined you this week. I can't imagine he's had too many sessions, but he showed up well. Got a try on his debut.
Yeah, well, we talked about, obviously we've lost Jerry and we've lost Ian Thornley, so we've lost a little bit of punch in backfield, and we felt like we needed that, and Darrell became available, so good opportunity for us. Obviously I know him pretty well from having coached him before. I thought he was strong tonight. I think he hadn't played for a few weeks, so you could see that in some areas, but he carried the ball strong and obviously scored that try, so yeah, he was a Wakefield boy, so it'd be a happy debut for him.
I know it's early in the season, but one of the things you've talked about before the game was things around game management and how the team have managed the 80 minutes. How do you feel that went tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I thought last week we were terrible, but we stepped up in that regard this week. I thought we started the game really well with our control. For me, there's just, I think this has been evident a few times, just the lapses in concentration, whether it's, you know, we concede a penalty and we have our backs turned, or we're just not ready to go when we need to be ready to go. So I think they're things that, concentration-wise, I think that was, if there were going to be any blips tonight, I just felt like we had periods in the game where we were just off with leading up to their try in the first half. We gave a number of penalties away, and we put ourselves under pressure. And I just feel it's that really that is a big development for the team. But we've got to be pleased with what we did tonight.
Thanks, Darryl.
Thank you.
What did you make of the singing to Max Charlie?
Oh well, obviously it's when he scored, and he slid the defender slid in at him, and he threw the ball at him. So I don't think there's that much in it, to be honest. But referees don't want to see that because it sort of starts something else, and I get it, but I don't think there's a massive amount in it.